The Rock sends a message to his doppelganger on social media. Bayley targets Raw superstar for potential comeback feud, and Vince McMahon told Roman Reigns not to touch WWE legend in the ring. Hello everyone, Jose G here bringing you today's top stories in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. To stay up to date with all of our content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rising WWE star asked for matches with Roman Reigns and Edge. WWE Raw superstar Damian Priest is interested in facing a few of WWE's marquee names. On the latest After the Bell podcast with Corey Graves, Damian Priest was asked about the WWE stars he would like to face in the future. The former NXT North American champion wants to work with everyone in WWE, but has his eyes set on a few big-name players in WWE, including the likes of Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. Saying, quote, "I want to work with everybody. There's a reason why everybody works here. They are really good at what they do. So for me, I want everybody. But selfishly, yes, I want the marquee names. I want guys like Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor. Goes without saying, Roman Reigns, Edge, Randy. There's just so many people. I've got my buddies Keith Lee and Matt Riddle. Hell yeah, I want to square it off or tag." End quote. Damian Priest began his WWE career in 2018 and made his TV debut on NXT in 2019. He quickly rose through the ranks to be a part of Team NXT at Survivor Series 2019 and won the NXT North American title last year. He was moved over to the main roster earlier this year and teamed up with musician Bad Bunny for a high-profile match at WrestleMania 37 against The Miz and John Morrison. He won his first title on the main roster last month at SummerSlam, where he defeated Sheamus to become the new United States champion. The Rock sends a message to his doppelganger on social media. The Rock has finally reached out to his doppelganger, who's doing the rounds on social media. A short while ago, an Alabama law enforcement officer named Eric Fields went viral on a major social media handles like Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, and Instagram, since he shared a striking resemblance to the WWE legend The Rock. The Rock noticed Fields and sent him a message on Twitter saying, quote, "Oh wow, guy on the left is way cooler. Stay safe, brother, and thank you for your service. One day, we'll drink Terramana, and I need to hear all your Rock stories because I know you got them, Eric Fields." End quote. Eric Fields works for Morgan County Sheriff's Office and has been part of the department for over 17 years. When a Walmart worker noticed Fields' resemblance to The Rock, he arranged a meetup through the Morgan County Sheriff's Office. The post garnered major coverage and eventually resulted in The Rock noticing Fields on Twitter. Fields has spoken about his resemblance to The Rock and said, quote, "I've been called The Rock and Vin Diesel's love child. I go along with it. It's humorous. It's flattering. It could be worse, people, I guess." End quote. The Rock is a Hollywood icon and one of the most recognizable celebrities on the planet. He also has a history of interacting with his sizable fan base on social media. In this instance, the WWE legend happened to reach out to a police officer with an uncanny resemblance. Britt Baker provides a hilarious update on Adam Cole. Adam Cole might be the hottest free agent in professional wrestling, but he is still human and has to visit the dentist office. Luckily for him, his girlfriend, AEW Women's World Champion Britt Baker, is also a dentist and can take care of his dental issues. That's exactly what Baker seemingly did earlier yesterday afternoon when she took to social media to provide an update on the former WWE star. Britt Baker tweeted along with a video of her and Adam Cole in Baker's dentist office in Florida. While it's abundantly clear that both Adam Cole and Britt Baker are enjoying messing around with the internet since Cole's WWE contract expired on Friday, it's all in good fun, and one has to learn not to take things so seriously. With this dentist checkup wasn't a real hint into Adam Cole's post-WWE future, a tweet from the former leader of the Undisputed Era last night might have been a bigger clue than people realize. Last night, Adam Cole tweeted out a GIF of the popular Master Chief character from the Xbox franchise Halo. And while he may have posted it just out of excitement for the upcoming game, there is an interesting theory going around regarding this tweet. Fans of the Halo franchise know that Master Chief does battle against the Elite in the popular video game series. Perhaps this was Cole's way of hinting to his fan base that he will soon be signing with, or has already signed, with All Elite Wrestling. While this is just all fun speculation on the part of fans, we will probably have the answer to these fan questions sooner rather than later. For now, let's just try to enjoy the ride. Bayley targets Raw superstar for potential comeback feud. Has Bayley targeted Rhea Ripley as her first opponent when she returns from injury? Prior to the company returning to the road in front of the WWE Universe, Bayley was injured in the ring at the WWE Performance Center. It was a heartbreaking injury for someone who has helped carry the company on her back throughout the course of the pandemic when WWE had to perform in front of no fans. The injury is reported to be her ACL, and WWE has stated that she will miss 9 months of action before being able to return to the ring, which would put her on track to hopefully return in time for next year's WrestleMania. Despite being so far off, it appears that Bayley knows who she wants to wrestle against when she returns: former Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. Bayley responded to a Rhea Ripley tweet this afternoon where the latter said that she's starting to enjoy and relish in the sensation of pain. Bayley responded saying, quote, "I can't wait to kick the crap out of you, Rhea," end quote. Bayley has wrestled many women on the WWE roster over the years, but she has never been able to have a one-on-one match against Rhea Ripley. There is no doubt that Bayley and Ripley would be able to tear the house down in any arena WWE would host a matchup in. While the two women are currently on different brands, the WWE draft is reportedly happening in October that could change all that went well before Bayley returns to the company next year. Vince McMahon tells Roman Reigns not to touch WWE legend in the ring. WWE superstar Roman Reigns was not allowed to touch Ric Flair at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view in 2019, as Vince McMahon barred the two-time Hall of Famer from taking any bumps in the ring. While speaking to former WWE interviewer and commentator Renee Paquette, Ric Flair stated that he was ready to take bumps when Vince McMahon called him to take part at Crown Jewel. Flair stated on the Oral Sessions podcast with Renee Paquette that he understood Vince McMahon's décot, but was ready to be physical in the ring, saying, quote, "When Vince called me and asked me to go to Saudi Arabia, I worked out like I was going to Saudi Arabia to wrestle, right? The doctor said, you can get knocked down, you can do anything you want. Few things you're not supposed to do, but fear is I got that pacemaker taken out. The longer it's in, the more muscle where it's protected, right? So Roman made this big comeback and I got up to feed Roman, but Vince had told him absolutely hands off. I understand it, but like I said, what a way to go, right?" End quote. Team Flair faced Team Hogan in a 5-on-5 match at Crown Jewel 2019. Hogan's team was led by Reigns, who got his team to win in the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view. Ric Flair's second stint with WWE ended last year as some business disagreements led him to asking for his release from the company. Flair has asserted that he still has a good relationship with WWE, as well as WWE Chairman Vince McMahon. Flair's last involvement in a storyline in WWE saw him take Lacey Evans' side, who was in a feud with his daughter, Charlotte Flair. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. For more news stories and exclusive content, be sure you follow us on all social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.